Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video, I'm back here in Rennes, France, in ETS2, where I've just picked up 3 mini excavators. They're Bobcat E10Es. They're heading up to Roscoff. Mark 81 has released a top power version of the mod that I was using last week, so let's get on the road. All right, well, I'm out here on the road leaving Rennes, and back here in ETS2, where the news is tomorrow, at least uh, in my time, but for you it was like nearly a week ago. SCS has released a new visual or accessory pack. Holland style, I think, is the name of it. Apparently the folks over in Holland have their own style of truck accessories. I'm not really sure if they're my style, but a lot of people seem excited when it was announced. And it's raining. And you may notice that I do have the over-the-shoulder camera disabled. I used it for a while, and I really don't think it was adding enough to justify the trouble I was going to. Especially since, interestingly, since I started using it, my views have dropped drastically. People don't want to see the back of my head, apparently. But yeah, my short videos, I'm thinking about not even making them anymore. I've had multiple shorts in the last 2 weeks with 0 or less than 10 views, where I was usually getting hundreds. So apparently people just, I guess it's summer. A lot of people on YouTube talk about how during the summer months people are busy doing other things. They're not sitting around watching videos. The speed limit is dropping 20 kilometers per hour. But yeah, after last week and not knowing how to pronounce the city's name, I did. Somebody told me it's Rennes, and I had also Googled it, and Google said it was Rennes, and Google is owned by YouTube, so maybe if I say that I'm using a Google resource, YouTube will decide to push this video out to millions of people. No, I doubt it. I mean, let's face it, people don't tune in to hear me advertise what's basically a global monopoly that probably has too much control over the technology industry. People tune in to watch me do a terrible job of driving and an even worse job at parking. By the way, I've got the windshield wipers set to automatic, so they just kind of decide what speed to work at on their own. I have no say on their speed. So like when I go under a bridge, they automatically turn off. Very annoying. You know, I've just noticed the white line over on the left has dashes on it. I wonder what that's about. I'm assuming that that is an emergency lane over there. So I don't figure you're supposed to drive in that lane. I wonder what the dashes, the gaps in the line are about. Oh, if you know, let me know down in the comments. Yeah, the new top bar by, like I said, Mark 81 is looking pretty good. The layout is a little different from the top info bar from Pixel, but not, you know, we can figure it out until the next update when 1.61 breaks all of it again. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's going to happen. Last week when they first announced the beta for 1.61, I thought it was an open beta, but it's an experimental or extended beta. I forget which one. I thought I heard it both ways. But it's apparently not a typical 2-week beta cycle, so maybe SCS heard the complaints that the updates were coming out too early, and they're going to go the way Microsoft does with Mojang and Minecraft, and do a long period of beta testing, and which is basically the equivalent of Minecraft snapshots, where everybody can try it if they want to, or they can stay in the current stable version if they would prefer, and they can take a long time, maybe months. That would be the best option, is if they took 3 months to work out bugs and continuously add the features, working up to a quarterly big release of an update. And don't know why that truck suddenly decided to slow down by a significant speed, and then of course I had to slow down and get my gap pack, and oh, that was a brake check, wasn't it? I'll just go around. This is a World of Trucks job. I should not be able to go over 90. I guess it was going downhill there. Yeah, now the cruise control's set to 90. And it won't go any higher than 90. So that's fine. So anyway, this was a little bit of a longer job. There were several jobs going to back to Le Mans, but I wanted something because last week's video was just a little too short. I was wanting something a little longer. So Roscoff. I wonder if Roscoff is any relation to Roscoe P. Coltrane. Yeah, the wonderful sheriff from Hazard County, Georgia. Not corrupt at all. And the last we saw of him, he was basically the boss of the county. After, J.D. Hawk unfortunately left. Are all of these cars turning? Yes. So, here we go. Did that say that cars are not allowed to honk their horns? Because I can definitely honk the spooky horn. Hey, whoa, what are you doing? Even the police were involved in that. Is it normal for cars to turn left when oncoming traffic is turning right? Because at least here in the U.S., the traffic that is either coming straight or turning right has the right of way. That's kind of interesting, especially since with a truck like this, it has to have kind of a wider turn that could easily go out into the opposite lane. Very dangerous. Let me turn in here and see where to park. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. I think, based on where I came from, I think I can go through here and pull straight in. I may be totally wrong. This may be a terrible, horrible mistake, but I'm going to try it. Oh, yeah, this is gonna work. Oh, I forgot. People tune in to see me park badly. It's not taking it. There it goes. Okay, well. turn off the wipers. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, that with an amount of money that small, it's almost like I was running the realistic economy mod, but I'm not. Um, got some XP there, but like I always say, in this profile, money and XP don't matter. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.